Hi friends, today we're going to be solving the problem 3/4 times 1/2. So the first thing that we're going to do to solve our multiplication problem is we're going to multiply the numerator by the denominator. So in looking at this problem, our first multiplication problem that we're going to be solving is 3 times 1. So there are a couple ways that you can do this. If you have a student struggling with multiplication, you can have their multiplication sheet pulled up here, and what you would do there is you would go down to the 3 over to the 1, and you would see that 3 times 1 is 3 times 2. Same thing, we're going to go down 4 over 2, and 4 times 2 is 8. So you get 3 for the numerator and 8 for the denominator. So that gives us the answer of 3/4 times 1/2 is 3 over 8. Now, we can do it that way. We can look at the multiplication table to help us. Some students would already know their multiplication table, so they would already, this is a pretty simple multiplying fractions problem if we already know our multiplication table. So the first thing that we need to be practicing on is learning those multiplication tables. If we don't know our multiplication tables, there are some other ways that we can do this. So in saying 3 times 1, we're saying that we have 3 groups of 1. So I have some counting sticks here, and we can do 3 groups of 1. So I'm going to lay them out here so you can see them. 3 groups of 1. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 groups of 1 is 1, 2, 3. We get the same answer there. And doing the same thing for the denominator, we have 4 groups of 2. So we know that our 3 groups of 1 is 3. So we'll move them over here. So now we have 4 groups of 2. So we have 1, 2, that's 1 group. 1, 2, that's 2 groups. 2, that's 3 groups. 1, 2, that's 4 groups. So 4 groups of 2. And then we're going to count all of our sticks in our group and see how many we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that again gave us 8 for the answer of 3/8. Now we use our counting rods here for our counting sticks or counting rods. We'll get those out of the way. And if we didn't have counting rods, we could use something like cubes. So you're going to do the same thing again here. You're just showing your different multiplication groups. So again, we would say we have 3 groups of 1. So 3 groups of 1 is 3. And then we have 4 groups of 2, right? So 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and 4 groups of 2, and then you would count your cubes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that again gives us the answer of 3/8. Another way that you can do it is you can draw out your problem here. So we have 3 groups of 1. Again, you're doing that same multiplication, those same 2 multiplication problems over and over again, just in different ways. So 3 groups of 1, we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 1 is 3. 4 groups of 2, so 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, and 4 groups of 2, and that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3/8 again. So those are just a couple of different ways that you can solve the multiplying fraction problems of 3/4 times 1/2. Thank you.